What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Saturday Night Live, baby. It is Outside the Box. We got the cat lady. You got yours truly right here. Fred is on assignment, so he will not be here today. So it's just us two, your hosts with the most.
I'm so sorry.
And Gina is trying, if y'all remember Mike, his world famous chili.
Oh, I
More
just had a taste of it. I have to get some of my drink.
And how's everybody doing tonight? It's great to have you all here. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I want to give a shout out to I have it written down here. He tagged one of my videos. Timmons Guy 69, and he is from Canada. So hello to anybody watching from Canada. And I'm hacking my brains out still. I can't get rid of this damn cough. So today is November 1st. Now,
Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie must not be on assignment with Fred.
I thought they were on assignment together. Maybe not.
I don't know. She's commenting.
Steph's here. Steph's rocking with us tonight, baby. She's here.
She still has to get us video of her jump scaring.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of scaring, last night, literally, like I will usually do pizza night on Fridays. With everything from last year, it was more this year. They literally blocked off half the street. So I was like behind the barricade. I wasn't going anywhere. Literally from my house. Hi, it's Susan. Susan's in the house tonight too. Steph is not on assignment. No. They literally had a cop car blocked off between where Linden intersects Liberty and down near Ballyhoo Ice Cream, past Ballyhoo, there was another barricade. And they barricaded off when you come up the Ave and turn onto Liberty. You're only allowed as far as to go as the entrance to the dirt lot. Everything was locked up, blocked off, barricaded, and West Pittston became Halloween Town, USA. And some of these houses. Well, if you guys caught the video last night, I put up a video of just quick walk through, and a lot of interesting. The houses were done up really, really cool. There was a guy. He has a Mazda Miata. I don't know if you're familiar with the Mazda Miata. It's a little two-door convertible thing. Well, the lights flip up almost like the old Porsches. So he had the lights up, and he had a white sheet over the front of the car, so it looked like a ghost car. He was like a ghost with headlights for the eyes. It was cool. And somebody was walking around in a Garfield outfit, and that was cool too. My neighbor across the street, they had their big screen playing spooky movies, and they had their popcorn machine going. They were giving out popcorn in their driveway to kids, and it was just an awesome night. Everybody had a good time.
We don't do trick or treaters here, and it's because if we have any candy left over, with Mike being diabetic, we're not gonna, I don't want to tempt him.
Right.
But like this year, we really didn't see that many kids go past the house.
And it was flooded here because maybe they're all over here in West Pittston.
Maybe.
And it's sad. Like back in when we used to go trick or treating, you only went to houses that had the lights on, their front porch lights on.
Yep.
Well, my light was out. I made sure my lights were out, and I hear people coming to little kids. I'm like, and they're not leaving because I'm not answering the door. So I had to go out and say, I'm sorry, I don't have any candy. I'm sorry. And I'm going to the parents like, I'm sorry. She's like, no, we're sorry. I'm like, I felt bad because I didn't have no candy for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's I'm like, I'm gonna take a walk and left for a little bit and went up the road. They had noticed the Gyro King was there. They had a food truck serving like coffee and pie and stuff, and it was cool. Susan said she had about four trick or treaters. Steph, did you guys let in any trick or treaters or no? But okay, so today is November 1st. The big SNAP EBT thing.
Sorry, Willow's trying to get to my chili here. She sees food.
It's so anybody who would have their EBT cards filled, if you're watching tonight, were they filled or no? Because Shapiro, I saw there was a judge ordered Trump to release those emergency funds into the for the SNAP benefit.
There's one problem with that.
What?
He cannot release those unless it's under an extreme emergency, like flooding, severe weather, stuff like that. That's what those funds are for.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And it's two judges that did it, that said it, but at the same time, how can they say you have to release those?
Even Shapiro said even if the funds did get released, say today, it would take at least 10 days for everything to get caught up into the system. So even if they did, it's still possibly wait 10 days. But if anybody's out there that's on the food stamps, if I'm sure everybody's checking today for being the first regardless.
Yeah, mine aren't until the 15th.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
They do them in two increments, beginning of the month and the middle of the month.
Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't remember that. So I was on food stamps for a little bit.
Yeah, I believe years ago, it used to be just the first of the month or is it the first? Yeah, either the first of the month or the last of the month because my parents used to get them. Family of six.
Beginning.
On my dad worked at General Hospital in environmental services, so he didn't make that much money for a family of six.
Yep, Susan, I remember when I was a kid, there used to be a whole crap load of kids. We used to go. There used to be like groups of drones of kids trick or treating. But yeah, it's times have changed.
We used to go up one side of the street and down the other. We would stop at the bars and get the money from the people at the bar.
You walk in, they just throw money because half of them are drunk and they just throw you money in.
Well, my dad also used to work at the bar. One bar by our house.
Well, it was funny when you just bring that up. Years ago, before the rules were like really strict, there was a bar which I'm sure you are familiar with, possibly. It's no longer open now. It was called Shooters on Scott Street. By that reaction, yes, you remember the bar, or you had some really badass chili.
I used to go there with my first husband. So, yeah, I really do know that bar.
Instacart is giving up to $50 off. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting us know, Susan. Instacart giving up to $50 off on $100 orders or more. Well, when it was still called the R Bar back in the late 80s, when my dad was he had complications. He had to have his toes removed. He was out. He couldn't work. Well, the owner of the R Bar said, "Hey, come on down and cook in the kitchen, like on a Friday, Saturday night." And this was the days before cell phones and stuff like that. So I'm sitting home. My mom phone. My mom grabs the phone. She's talking. It was my dad called from whatever. And she's like, "Okay, I'll send him down." I'm like, all right, what am I doing? So my mom goes, go down to the R Bar and help your father. You go down to the R Bar and see your father. He has to talk to you. I'm like, all right. So I go down and I'm like, I walk in, everybody sees this little kid walking into the freaking, beer garden. I'm like, looking for my dad. They're like, oh, he's in the kitchen. So my dad's like, hey, you want to help me? Sure. So like he would cook, he'd be like, okay, take this order to, that guy over there, or take this. So I'd go over and deliver the food. Oh, you're Steve's kid? Oh, here. And like I literally walked out there like that night with like almost like 300 in tips. Like everybody like would just throw me 20s and so about like by like 9, 10, 10:30, like I had to leave. I couldn't be in there. So I come home and mom's like, "Oh, how'd you do? Did you enjoy it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I had fun." Did you get any tips? I'm like, yep. And it's funny the
How
next day.
much did you have to give Dad?
No, he didn't take any. He didn't take any. But he laughed. He's like, "You made more than I did," and so by the time he came out, I was already asleep. So the next morning he's like, "So did you have fun? If you want to help me again, do you want to come down?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay." He's like, "So did you make any tips?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm." How much did you make? Oh, about $300. I'm like, oh, $300. He's like, how much? I'm like, about $300. He's like, you made more than I did.
See, I kind of would have lied and said like 30,
What, like, I think half of them were still like, they were like all drunk too, or just having a good time. Like, yeah, here's 20, here's 10, here's 20, 10, 10's 20. I was like, oh, hey, all right, But yeah, those were the good old days. But I remember trick or treating. There'd be like maybe like one or two houses that did not have their lights on. Like 98% of the people on the street had their lights on. Well, you open up for trick or treaters, and you come home with a big ass bag full of candy. You're like ready to rock and roll, and you're like, no, you got to go to bed because you have school in the morning. Oh,
damn. We got to check it for poison.
Yeah, that was scary though. Like when that happened, people were
My dad said that so that they could take my peanut butter cups.
Oh, we'll have to just take this just to make sure it's. But
I gotta check all of this candy for poison. You can't have any right away.
And you're like watching them eat, like trying your piece of butter cups, and
half of it disappears.
Oh, so guys, what's going on tonight? I want to give a shout out to again, Timmins guy 69 from Canada. He commented on one of my videos during the week, so I want to make sure I got a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to Tommy and the guys his staff over at Sicilian Bella Festa over in West Wyoming. He's on the back road. I got some pizza tonight. I got their veggie style pizza. It was actually really good. It was really good. The SBF, so shout out to Tommy and the SBF.
My face is probably red from my chili.
All right. Yes, Fred is on assignment. He is taking care of business. But yeah, if you're on food stamps and
sorry about that.
Gotta blow, you gotta blow.
The chili's making me have to.
But yeah, last night was fun. Today I really didn't do anything. I've been kind of feeling that today, kind of blah. I did get to the store though, and let me tell you, Garrity's was packed. I don't know if they had a sale or something, but holy moly, they were packed. I got there about noon.
Hey, I went to Weiss yesterday. They had a great sale on pork. I got 3 pork roasts. It was buy one, get 2 free.
Oh.
So I got 3 pork roasts for like $15.
Oh, can't beat that. Not at all. Oh, excuse me.
That's why I like Weiss. That, and I tend to look for their clearance, or the meats that are reduced. Get them and freeze them.
Oh yeah. There used to be this place down in no, not Gary. Used to be down in the Gateway called P&R Discount.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, I'd go in there and buy like a pack of chicken for like $5, like big packs of chicken for like $5. Now the only bad thing is you had to check the dates because like they were close to expiration. And like the canned stuff, the expiration date doesn't really matter, but they still have to put it on it anyway. But you had to watch with but you were able to get some really great deals down there. Um, they say Aldi's is really good, but
Aldi's is good, but another one that I like, Deemers.
Where's that?
Over by Odyssey.
Oh, you or Fred were talking about it a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Excuse
They
me.
are doing they got nice prices. They have a lot of them, like, they're probably a little out of date, but it's stuff that it doesn't really matter if they're out of date. They're sealed.
Yeah, most of that stuff. I mean, you have to put an expiration date on because of the FDA and everything. But
Yeah.
But for the most part, some of those, I mean, those canned products, they'll last for a year. I mean, they'll last for a long time. Especially if they're sealed. So if anybody has any stories about last night about trick or treaters, you're welcome to share. It's we're just kind of hanging tonight. Nothing really. November 1st. Oh, we got Thanksgiving this month. Who's
Yay.
It's that's this Thanksgiving is the only holiday I do not cook because I either go over one sister's or the other sister's, and I'm going to both, and I come home with like leftovers, so I don't even have to worry about it. I know there's a thing on TikTok where people are saying better not post anything about Thanksgiving, and it's funny because just when I saw that, I just might do it just because someone said don't do it. I'm just gonna do it anyway, maybe. Um, but yeah, no, but Thanksgiving, I usually end up. I'm not sure we're going this year. Hi, Jen. Oh, I was asking if people who are on Snap, if they check their balance and wanted to see if there was any balance on the cards today, because they were saying that they weren't going to reload them, but then I heard on TV that they're supposed to release some type of funds, but I don't know. I don't get them because I don't qualify for them anymore. Um, I know there's still a lot of talk on the news about it this weekend. There was a lot of talk about it on TikTok. I vowed never to go on TikTok. I vowed to stay away from TikTok. Where am I at? On TikTok. If it works for other people, trying to make it work for me. I still can't figure out how to make it work for me yet. But yeah, that's what I was wondering. If you're on the card, did you have funds loaded today, or were they do they carry over if they have any left over from last month? Do they carry over? I don't know. That's
but the more you have them carry over, they're going to look at that and be like, yeah, you don't need them.
So basically, if you don't use them, you kind of lose them in a roundabout way.
Eventually.
Yeah. All right, Jen said she gets hers on the 8th or 9th, so not yet. You can let us know next week.
Yeah, mine's 13th.
Let me tell you, when I lost my job for that little bit, when my car got stolen, that's a whole story in itself. But when I was out of work for almost a year, here's what jacked me about. Here's what I hated about the system. I'm glad it was there to help me because it did. But like so, Arby's closed. Literally like they bellied up. So I was able to collect unemployment. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm wrong story. The second time I was on unemployment because I was on the unemployment twice. Second time was when my car got stolen and I ended up losing my job because I couldn't get to work because I didn't have a car anymore. That's so.
That was a doorbell.
Yeah, it was my phone. This microphone works really, really well. too well. But so anyway, what happened was I'm trying to find. I even had like down at downtown across from Coughlin, the career link. I had a caseworker trying to help me get a job, and it just could not find a job. Something that I could do, like I couldn't do warehouse. It's like I couldn't stand along, but like other stuff, like I because I needed a car or the bus didn't run that way, so I couldn't. Like it was really tough.
Yep.
It's so I didn't realize this, but for Pennsylvania, you only get unemployment for 6 months. That's it.
Yep.
So I tried calling from home and I couldn't get through. It rang. So they say, well, if you use our phone, it'll ring right through and you'll be able to talk to somebody. Good. So the guy's like, oh, we'll just re-up. I'm like, my 6 months are almost up. I still can't find a job. You could talk to my caseworker. I need, to pay my rent and stuff. Like I need the unemployment still. Well, you have to reapply. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I could do that. They should have just said, I don't know why you told me to reapply, because maybe they have to tell you that or something.
Yeah.
But like, I get a letter of denial because I didn't make anything to the quarter, those quarters. I'm like, well, I'm on unemployment. How am I gonna do that? Well, you were denied. All right.
They expect you to go looking for a new job in that time frame.
Right, which I get it. And like I said, I even had my caseworker help me find, and we could not find me a job.
It's hard. I've been looking and looking. I even applied at Boscov's for seasonal.
Just for something.
Just to have something. Most of the jobs I've seen from CareerLink, they're looking for RNs and like specialty stuff.
Like you need like a doctor, oh, not a doctor, but
nurse.
Like a certification or something.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm not a nurse. I've done phlebotomy. I went to school for phlebotomy and then found out a couple years later the school when I went there wasn't an accredited school.
So you were there but never got the credit.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
But I got a job at the Red Cross after that. Like within a year after that. And if I had known that the Red Cross trains you, I would have
went there.
Not gone to school. I wouldn't have spent $8,000 to go to Allied Medical and Technical Institute.
It's so. Hi, Linda Terry, joining us from Linda Terry 261, joining us from the Instagram. Thanks for hanging with us on Instagram. Appreciate it. It's so I'm on my food stamps. I got $120 a month. Let me tell you, I was happy for that $120 a month. Okay, don't get me wrong. But back then, you couldn't take them. You couldn't go to a convenience store. They didn't. No, you had to just go to the grocery store, and it was only, unmade, uncooked item. Like I couldn't get a roaster, like one of those already done roasters.
Yeah, you can't do that unless they're cold. Like I guess day old.
Or you have to get them. Like you can't get them that day, or you have to just buy them frozen or fresh and cook it yourself. You couldn't get paper products, so no toilet paper, no paper towels, no nothing.
And that's still the same.
Is it?
Yeah.
And even back
I believe I sent you that screenshot.
Oh, you did. That's right, you did. But it's like, even back then in 2016, like $120 only lasted me like not even 2 weeks, because I go for a week excuse me, and spend like $60-$70 on just basics. Oh, damn it, excuse me. So I mean, I can't even imagine now, just looking at prices today.
I make mine last.
You have to.
I get a little over 200 for the month. And I make sure that what I get can be frozen and last throughout. I don't eat a lot of vegetables, but when I do, I get good ones.
Right.
I mostly get my meats and just freeze what I can and take it out when I need it. Like I said, I got the 3 pork roasts that I can do in the crock pot, which I plan on doing this week.
I got to start doing some crock pot stuff now that it's starting to get cold. But speaking for today, for being November 1st, it was nice out.
It's gorgeous out.
I'm in shorts all day. Probably that's why I'm sick. So I was running around in like a t-shirt and track pants like yesterday, but probably that's why I'm sick today. But it was so nice out.
And it's still nice out. I had the door open.
When before we came up, I had Molly outside, and I was like, wow, it's nice out. It's really nice out. Someone clicked the QR code. Thank you for checking out the QR code for supporting the reviews. Actually, it really doesn't go to reviews, and it goes to help cover my medical stuff.
Sorry.
The chili. Gina's doing a chili taste test tonight.
It's very spicy.
And you all know Mike, who's part of the show. He made his chili, but from what Gina said, he made it even hotter than he normally does.
Every time he makes it different. And every time lately, or at least the last 3 times, he says, this is the best I've made yet.
It was the hottest he made yet.
He almost cut it this time. He almost added more tomato sauce to it.
So now that fall's here, what do you guys that are watching, and thank you for everyone that's hanging with us. What would you like to make now that winter's coming? Well, fall's coming. But really, just if you think about it, next month is Christmas. Literally, next month is Christmas, and then we'll be in the new year.
Shut your mouth.
I know, but I'm just saying. That's what my sister told me today too. She's like, "Shut! Don't even bring it up yet."
Because that means a little over 2 months until I turn 51.
Wait till you hit 53.
Nope. Nope.
I had to stop and think of how old I was because I forgot. I do have. Oh.
Sorry, I'm making one of those ear thingies.
Mouth?
Crocheting it.
Ah.
See if it works, you know.
And I still have my bowl and basket watermelon sparkling water. Yay. That actually wasn't bad. I didn't buy any today because I forgot to buy stuff when I was there. Said I went to the store today. I got my salad, my wonderful salad. I try to eat salad twice a week. And for those that didn't see my video today before, I'm down to 284. Thank the Manjaro, because that is what's helping me kick this, is the Manjaro. But I feel a lot better. I feel more energy. I thought I saw. Oh, okay. Suzanne, my Instacart order just came. Okay, yep. Yeah. Share. We'd like to hear what is in the old Instacart. Like, what is Instacart? Like, almost like a DoorDash type thing for groceries?
For your groceries, it's kind of like, I guess, in a way, it's kind of, they do the shopping for you.
Oh, okay.
And then they deliver it.
I know Garrity's had this thing where you could go online and someone gets your picture order and then they deliver it to you.
Yeah.
Which was nice for a while. I was doing that last year, the year before, which was kind of nice. But then I'm like, I'm paying to have them deliver it, where I could just go and down to West Pittston and just buy it myself. Get it myself.
I don't trust other people picking my food for me.
I don't know why I did it, or I think I was working. I was working a whole bunch of hours.
I've seen too many horror stories where like people they'll say, "Oh, they didn't have this, so we're gonna substitute it with this," and it's something totally different.
Excuse me. It was so if anybody used like the Instacarts, or if anybody would order online, have them deliver it. What was your experience? Good, bad? I know Walmart does it. My neighbor does with Walmart. Garrity's, I think, still does it. I don't know. I haven't tried. So I'm sitting there going to deliver it. They charge you like $10 to deliver it, or I think it's based on like your order or something. But it could be up to like $10 to deliver. So I'm paying someone $10 to deliver. I'm just trying to like wrap my head around. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, no, I'll just start going down and get it myself.
And then they want a tip too.
Oh yeah, just like the DoorDash. They want
Yep. I mean, that's mostly like for Walmart. That's what they do. They do the DoorDash.
Oh, okay. So if anybody has any stories they want to tell us about DoorDash or Instacart or any of those services, let us know. Tell us your horror stories, or if you had good stories, tell us your good stories. Oh, there's a kitty.
This is Willow. It's Willow. Oh, she's running. There goes
Willow.
That was Willow.
It was Willow. So guys, we're just hanging tonight. Nothing really major. We're just gonna be going into Thanksgiving. As it gets closer, we'll talk more about Thanksgiving traditions, because I know we used to have the traditions when I was growing up.
Sorry, I gotta check on the cats. I'm hearing noises that I probably shouldn't be hearing right now.
Uh-oh. Are they fighting or no?
No.
Are they doing some other things?
Sounds like they're trying to get out the door, but I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing them on camera, I should say.
Ah.
Maybe that's just the litter box. Hopefully.
Also, guys, you can hit me up on Zanji during the week if you want to share any stories during the week. Hit me up on Zanji 783-056-0653. Drop me a line, say hello. Find me under the SGW guy. I don't know how you search on Zanji. I'm still new to all these new apps and shit, and even though they've been around for probably like years, they're all new to me.
I've never heard of Zanji.
It's like, I guess it's like the same as like a WhatsApp, or that WhatsApp thing.
I don't even use that.
Neither do I. But yeah, hit me up on the Zanji app. Say hi. Share pictures if you want. Yeah, I'm blanking out tonight. What the hell I was gonna say? I don't know. Like I was saying in the beginning, I got pizza from Sicilian Bella Festa tonight over in West Wyoming. Shout out to Tommy and his staff. First name, last name. First name, last. I use DoorDash for most of my groceries. Shit. Plus, I get free delivery though my Amazon Prime. Oh, okay. That's good to know, guy. First name, last name there. I guess with the Prime, Amazon Prime, you don't have to pay the delivery fee. That's cool. Thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate it. Where you watching us from?
Excuse me.
Excuse. Like I said, normally Friday nights I do pizza night, but with everything last night, it did not happen. Sorry, guys. But next week, I'll be showing the video from Tiberio's, which was really good too. Tiberio's was good. So if anybody has any stories from the last night, or you want to tell us your growing up, you guys, if you guys trick or treated, or maybe you didn't, your parents didn't believe in trick or treating, and because I know there are
cat
some
that just ran away from me now.
Right.
Was Samson. He's the one that he hitched a ride here. He was in somebody's bumper.
Oh.
When we first got him, he was hissing at me constantly. Like I'd get it within a couple feet of him and he'd start hissing. And now he sleeps with me.
First name, last name guy is from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. So shout out to all the Canadians that are hanging with us.
He's going to be very polite.
What was that?
So he'll be very polite.
Yes. Oh, we got from Vancouver also. Thank you. Awesome. Hey, Mike, how you doing tonight? How was your Friday night? If did you let in the trick or treaters, or did you not let in the trick or treaters? I didn't let in trick or treaters last night, but I saw people banging at my door, even though my lights were off. They were little kids. I kind of felt bad. I wish I had something, or but so there was like for those that are just joining in last night over in West Pittston, and if you watch 16, it was on the news. Literally, they turned West Pittston into Halloween town. Whoever did this, they did. You eat the candy.
I'll be right back, Jay.
Yes, ma'am. So that polite. Yep. Yes, ma'am. All right. While Gina removes herself for quick moment. Moved from Whistler last month. I'm not familiar, but glad you're here with us today. All you guys from Canada, and thank you for watching. I really, really, really greatly appreciate it. So if you're new to my channel, looks like you're watching this through YouTube, so it's probably my channel. I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you did, I'm at 755. Nice, 755 subs, which isn't a lot, but it's nice, and I'm happy with it. For those that are new to my channel, what I try and do is bring local food reviews. A lot of my videos are going to be from local. I mean, I do a couple throw here and there, like a chain back and forth. But for the most part, you're going to see on Friday nights, mostly all local places. So if you ever come our way, get down our way, check them out. So next week is, what do I have up for next week? Take a quick look here. I'm getting messaged and text, and here's the thing. Like, I could be home all day and not do nothing, and my phone won't do anything, won't ring. Well, I keep getting those damn Medicare calls and final expense. Mom is some final expense insurance. I'm like, oh, no. But like I won't get a call. But when I'm either doing a video, filming a video, or if I'm here tonight, my phone will blow up left and right. So I have to laugh at that. But you can hit me up on Zanji. 783-056-0653 is the number to get a hold of me. Oh, thank you. Now that here's the thing with the cooking shows. Oh, that's what I was trying to see what I have next. I lost my train of thought. Excuse me. I lost my train of thought. So next week we will be showing Tiberios, and I have a cooking show next week where I did orange chicken and corn on the cob back from May. Now that weather's breaking and the fall's coming, I'll do more cooking shows. Oh, she's back.
Hi. I had to get this.
What is it? Oh, Double dark. Oh.
They're frozen too.
I think my sugar's just like skyrocketing just by looking at that. I swear to God.
Actually, the carbs on this aren't too bad. It's 9 grams of carbs for 2 bites.
That's
unfortunately it's 8 grams of it is sugar.
Oh yeah, that'll kill you.
But just look at that.
I'm drooling.
It's the like that hardening stuff that they put on the ice cream.
Oh, so
it's cheesecake into little balls with the
chocolate
chocolate on it.
And while you're eating,
and it's chocolate cheesecake.
And while you're having chocolatey goodness, I will have my sparkling water. Watermelon. Oh, but no, like I was saying, first name, last name. Now it's starting to get, I'm not sure what the weather's like in Canada, but right now, usually September still pretty decent. October, the weather can go either way. Now for November 1st, it's beautiful today. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. Okay. But as we move into end of the month, it'll start getting colder, so I'll start doing more cooking shows. Because for those of you that did see my excuse me. I have a small kitchen for those that have seen my cooking shows, and it gets so hot in there quick. Even when I use just the air fryer, it gets so hot in my kitchen. You all right? Rain freeze?
No, I'm just trying not to open my mouth and eat.
Oh, a sale going on. My order was over, but you had to make an adjustment. I ended up paying $57 for almost $100 order. Oh,
because they're not tiny little cheesecake bites.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they look.
These are bigger than a marble.
They look good.
They are.
So, guys, what is your favorite dessert? Gina likes cheesecake. I like cheesecake.
Oh, I love cheesecake. I prefer blueberry cheesecake.
See, I'm not a big blueberry fan, so
I love blueberries. So.
Sorry, can't stop hacking. I even took cough medicine.
I'm hoping I hear from one of the places that I applied to.
I hope you do too.
This week.
CMPs.
Still haven't heard anything about the one I went for the interview for.
Oh, that stinks. Hi, Judy. We missed you last week. Yeah, Judy likes CMPs. I loved CMPs when I was a kid.
I don't like marshmallow. Unfortunately.
We got Max in the house. We're doing good Friday night. Fred's not here. Fred's on assignment. I forget where Fred was going. He told us last week, but I forget.
Hey.
I don't remember. But yeah, so my week, my favorite dessert is steak. Yeah, me too. I had over 103 order, but it has to just been all right, so $60 for about $100 order. Hey, I'll take it any day. Said I went to the store today.
Hey, my order at Weiss. Remember, I told you about Weiss, how I got the pork, buy one, get two free.
Right, which is a good deal.
My order would have been $108. It was $70.
Now,
because I always buy stuff that's on sale or on clearance.
So I had to go to the store because I have meats, like frozen meats, but I don't have any, I'm running out of little, weekly stuff. So I went to Garrity's, and Garrity's today for Saturday in the afternoon, it was about noon, was packed. So I go over to the deli because I wanted to get some lunch meat, and I like normally I'll just go buy the prepackaged cheese, but I was like this time, like I want real cheese. So I'm over there and I'm like, there's this little old guy behind the counter, and I felt bad for, like, he looked like he had to be in his 70s, cutting people, cutting the meat for people's orders. And there's this lady next to me, and I wanted to say something so bad. She's like, could you cut it on the thin side? And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. Thinner than that? Can you go like next almost to where this guy was like chipping it, but it wasn't chipped. It was like so thin you could see through it, like you could read a paper through it. That's how thin this was. And you could see this guy's like struggling. And she's like, oh, I like it. I'm like, I want to say, lady, give the freaking guy a break here. He's probably in his 70s, trying to make a living. Then she goes, I need another pound of meat, but could you cut it the same way? He's like, sure. But you can see the look on his face like, oh, Jesus Christ. And that's sad. I mean, not the fact that the lady wanted like really shaved meat, but like here, this guy, now maybe I'm wrong, but he looked like he was in his late 60s, early 70s, working at the deli counter, probably make a living or pay his bills or whatever he has to pay. I hope oh hell.
I never understood why people get their cheese cut so freaking paper thin, or even their meats, lunch meats.
I did that, like, well, I used to have.
I'm sorry, I like to taste my meat and cheese.
Gary's used to have this thing called chopped ham. It was called chopped ham, and I'm trying to remember what the taste was. Can't compare
it was boiled ham. That's what.
Basically it was boiled ham, but I would always get it chopped ham chipped, and they would look at me like, you bastard, because I get like a pound and be like, oh shit, but they don't have that. They don't have it anymore. I'm like, oh damn it. Anyway, on Instacart, I bought my order around the night. Okay, to pay $60 is not too bad. They're doing this to help people who have belonged to Instacart with them. Okay, that's good to know, Susan. Thank you. But yeah,
I don't know, Jay. You keep going out on me. Your volume.
Oh, sorry, guys. Maybe because I don't know. Probably my voice too, because my voice is shot.
I don't know if it's your internet.
Could be. I mean, it looks fine. Everything looks good.
No, I think it's the internet.
Could be.
Anybody else notice that?
Like on my end, I don't see myself like glitching or anything, but who knows? Who knows?
I'm seeing a glitch, but then again, who knows? It could be mine.
Right.
Even though I'm right next to my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is just right on the other. My router's just right over next to the wall there. I should start hardwiring it for Friday nights or for Saturday nights. I just don't remember. Because my work computer, you have to. Judy's saying I'm fine here.
If I tried hardwiring it, I'd have cats chewing on wires.
It's she got smoked pork chops too. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Frozen. The only kind of frozen pizza I like to buy is Nardone's or Mama Nardone's, whatever Nardone's brothers they have. It's where you get like what 8 or 12 for like $7 or some shit, like really cheap. And Nardone's pizza's not bad. It's I can't say it's bad. You can just throw if you're just joining with us today. Or today, now we went from like 4 to 10 or 10 to 4. Sicilian Bella Fest. I'm gonna give a shout out to Tommy and his crew over in West Wyoming. They make some really like decent, good pizza. Let me see here. Oh, 4 watching from YouTube. Oh, at least the one from Instagram. got some people from Facebook.
Maybe it is our network here. Mike just messaged me that it looks like our network is messing up.
Okay, because Judy said mine, I'm pretty good coming through on her end.
So, I may not be able to be on too much longer.
That's all right. How many times does Fred's go out during the show? At least once. Oh, internet went out. So speaking of Fred, Steph, when are you gonna scare him and videotape it? When are you gonna record it? Because we got to definitely see this one of these days. That would have been good for a good Halloween prank.
Or do it live on air.
That would be even more funnier. Paper thin. That's like I said. That's what I liked when I used to get the chopped ham chipped. In the mornings, I would scramble it with scrambled eggs, and oh my god, it was amazing. I go into Gary's one day. I'm like, now after it became the fresh grocer, I'm like, can I get a pound of chopped ham chip? And they looked at me like I had 3 heads. Like, chopped ham chip, please? Oh, we don't have that no more. They always get rid of the good stuff and keep the chopped chip, chopped. Yeah, back in the day, I used to get that all the time. So it was always would go good with scrambled eggs, or I'd throw it in an omelet, and it was just bam. But then, of course, they don't carry that brand anymore, and I can't get it. Wow. So, guys, if you want to talk about the EBTs, if you want to talk about Halloween, if you want to talk about, we're going to go into Thanksgiving. What's your 411? What's your Oh, like I was saying earlier, though, I'm down to 284 pounds. Go Manjaro. They upped my Manjaro from 2.5 to 5, and I could tell the difference. I could feel the difference, or I could see the difference. I used to call myself the pear because I used to look like a pear, because I'd be thin and hips, But my pear shape is going away. I'm like, yay. I haven't scared him in a bit. Actually, this is my motive. It's my motivation to start scaring him again. Go Steph. Try cooking lamb.
Actually, that sounds good.
Yeah, that try cooking lamb kit.
Can you send us the recipe?
Yeah, send it. You know what? But if I'm saying right, Boggy. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. My email is jsy@sgwentertainment@gmail.com. I think we'll scroll on the bottom. I think I have it on set to scroll. If you could send me that recipe, I could pass it over to Gina and we'll try it. Because that does sound really good. There's a
I'm always up for trying new foods.
Hey BG, what's up? Bell's Gam is in the house. As soon as Fred can go, I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go. I mean, I'd road trip myself, but unfortunately, with my condition now, I'll drive down there and then I won't be able to drive back, so I'll be too tired. So I have to have someone come with me that could co-pilot. But I want to go, and I know Fred wants to go too. Hopefully, maybe within the next week or two we can go. While the weather's still decent, but any plans for the week? Maxwell, I got next Friday. I have a cooking show coming up that I did back in May, and I'm going to be showing the Tiberios video. Now tonight, I was telling people in the beginning of the show last night, if you watch anybody that watches 16 WNEP, West Pittston made it, was on the air, was on the news. Literally, they made part of West Pittston into Halloween Town, and everything was blocked off. Streets were blocked off. I wasn't going anywhere, so I unfortunately couldn't go anywhere last night. So today Well, before the show, I ran down to Sicily Bella Festa, got a tray of their vegetarian pizza, which was really good. It has no olives. I made sure there was no olives on it whatsoever. But it had green sweet peppers, onions, tomatoes, mushrooms, and broccoli. And it was good. I only was able to eat like not even 4 cuts. I gave a couple cuts to my next door neighbor. Because I can't. Here's the thing: being on the Manjaro, and I don't know if anybody. Now, Gina said she noticed in my last videos. I'm not eating as much, and I can't. I get full. Like 2 weeks ago, I went to Coney Island in Scranton, and I could usually like pound out 5 chili dogs. I barely got through 3. I got through like 2.5, and I basically maybe 2 bites from the third one. Now I was done. It said to be a thief's dish from many years ago when they treated to the hills, Cyprus. That's interesting. I love history, whether it's our local history or like history in itself, like legends, urban legends. We did a show a couple years back about urban legends. A year or 2 ago, we did on urban legends, which was pretty cool. Go to a store that sells the chuck. Well, I gotta find it, Susan. I don't know who sells it anymore. It's funny because whenever I used to go and order chopped chipped ham, they look at me like, "Oh, damn it," because it was just such a pain in the ass to chip. There's Kitty.
No, they say hi. This is Nove.
He's a cute.
He's one who me kisses.
So let's get it. Let's get a cat update. How has the cats been?
So far, so good. 2 weeks, none of them have gotten sick.
Good. Yeah, that's
Unfortunately, good. We went from 18 down to 11.
Oh. So and they were from that sickness that whatever was going around.
We don't know. It could be FPV. It could be something from flea bites. It could be anything.
BG,
the symptoms are mostly from FPV or severe anemia. Honestly, I hope it's the anemia.
Right. BG, migraine. So I'm gonna say migraine. But my pooch is Molly just won't lay like she won't lay like from like pillow to from like top to bottom. She lays sideways. So I'll be laying in bed. I'll be half asleep. The next thing I know, I'll feel kicking the back of in the back and the ribs, and or she'll stretch and hit me in the head. I'm like, oh, dog, Well,
I've been laying here on the couch, and overnight I'll wake up and I'll have 3 cats on me. Nove here, Willow, and Samson. They like to sleep on me. And when I have to, when I get up, it's because I have to go to the bathroom. And try to like move the guys. They're looking at me like, why are you moving?
Well, it's like in the middle of the night, I have to fight with Molly, like, because I'm like, I gotta get out, I gotta get out of bed, and like Molly will like pick her head up on me, like, no, I'm sleeping. They gotta like roll over her, and no, yeah, but it's.
Come here, baby. This is Samson. This is Samson.
Oh, he's a good kitty. Oh, there goes Samson.
I named him Sir Samson Hissalon.
So first name, last.
His nickname is Fluffy.
And Baji, you guys are from Canada. How's the weather up in Canada today? Down here in our area, where it should be starting to get cold, it's really nice out for November 1st. How's the weather up with you? Well, that just blows. Every store I go to and ask for chopped ham, I'm told nobody sells anymore because it's not healthy. That stinks because it tasted good. It was a good taste. I liked it. And I used to
Apparently, Walmart sells it.
Really? Damn, I have to go and get that. I have to go over to Walmart.
Because I just typed in chopped ham.
Right.
And the chopped ham is just cooked ham. It's just the way it's cut.
My nephew works at Walmart. I'll have to like, I'm gonna say, give me some chopped ham. Chip it. Let's take a look and see if anybody's joined us.
Oscar Mayer makes it.
Remember back in the day, Oscar Mayer used to actually make like Tobin skinless hot. Well, no, I don't know if it was Oscar Mayer or not. It was Tobin skinless hot dogs. They kicked ass. You get them at the deli. Doesn't they just literally put it in a like 12 in a bag, or you get 6 and 6, and now they don't do that anymore. Susan, I'm going to take that as a compliment. Thank you. I lost a pair.
Hey, hi.
Oh, sorry. So Canada got their first hit of snow.
Isn't she pretty?
She is pretty.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not looking for it. Well, I don't care if it snows this year. Well, because I work from home and I don't have to worry about going out.
We work from home, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me. But here's the thing, though. I can't use the excuse. Can't drive into work because the roads are too bad. I can't use that excuse anymore either.
But if it's bad out, sometimes the internet goes out. Just saying.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
That's mainly because a lot of people are using it because they're home.
Right, and like I said, I'm on fiber optic, which is like high speed, and it's across the street from now. Maybe this might actually work better. Across the street from my house, there was 3 big old trees, and they got so big where the branches were getting caught up into the power lines and stuff. And the other day, last week, this guy knocking on my door. He's like, "Is this your car here?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "We're gonna be cutting the trees. Can you move your car?" "Yeah, sure, no problem." I thought they were like just trimming the branches away. They just cut down the whole damn 3 trees. We're gone. So last night, well, even if you saw in the video of last night, Babylonia has a first name. It's Oscar. Babylonia has a second name. It's Mayer. Speaking of JA, last night it's funny because JA lives up the road from me, and when I was walking around with the camera, I caught his house, and he's like, "Hey, that house looks familiar." I'm like, "Oh yeah, it is." Laughing. Nice to see you here, Jay and Judy. Thank you for hanging out. It's always a pleasure seeing you guys here, even though you live like right up the street, 2-3 houses, if that. No, but last night, if anybody was in West Pittston, they had a singing group. I thought it was a DJ, but no, it was actually they had someone performing. And I found out that the girl that was performing was actually, she went to Wyoming area and she sang at my niece's graduation. She graduated with my niece. And I can't remember the name to save my life, but shout out to that person there, and because it sounded really good. It's Oscar. We got to get some rap into for today's beat. So we need Venger. Venger's like the music guy. Put a little rap behind it, or put a little piano behind it. Yeah, I didn't see Venger tonight yet. He pops in once in a while. Oh, good. Yeah, that's the 3 trees I was just talking about. I was talking to the people that live in that house, and I thought they own that house, but they don't. They rent it. And the landlord, I guess, repaired the roof and from what they were telling me, he has to fix the sidewalks, and I guess to do that they have to like remove all the trees. I don't know the whole story, but the guy who owns that house actually had to get a permit and permission from the city to do that. But from what the neighbors were telling me, that he has to plant when it's after it's all said and done, he has to plant 3 more trees. Now we'll be long gone by the time they grow to where they were before, but he'll have to eventually plant 3 new trees, as per what the neighbors told me. Um, so that's the tree story. Up in Luzerne used to sell it. I don't know if they had. Well, when Garrett before Garrett became the fresh grocer in West Pittston, they had it too. But once they changed over, it went bye bye. I don't I know it tasted damn good and scrambled up in eggs. And
I like ham right off the ham off the bone. That's what I like.
Oh yeah, me too. I like that too. Speaking of ham, I don't do it for Thanksgiving, but some people do. I don't. They'll do like a ham. Well, I'll do that for Christmas, and I'll cut it down and have it for like a week. So instead of buying lunch meat, I'll just have like ham. Oh,
Mine doesn't last long enough, and it's just me eating it.
yeah, mine. Mine. Like I'll go on like a big ham spurt. Like I'll have it for breakfast. I'll have it with eggs. I'll have it for lunch. I'll have it for dinner. And then there's a day I'll get to the point where I'm just sick of it, and I don't want it anymore.
Well, I put ham. I get the ham steaks, and cut it up for my halushki.
Oh, that's a good idea. Speaking of halushki, this is the season for like the church will be making their halushki and stuff like that. The church I got married in Wyoming. I have to see if they're gonna do it this year, or if they didn't already do it. They'll have a dinner night usually on like a Friday or Saturday. They'll do like a dinner night, and they'll have it's really good like ham or roast beef and mashed potatoes, and I love mashed potatoes. But yeah, guys, anybody that's following me, watching, I started going back doing the exercises. I just put up an exercise video today. My sister grabbed me the kiwi strawberry powder, sugar-free powder packets for your water. And that was actually really good because I had one today. I did my weigh-in today. It's 284.
I've been doing this.
What? Okay, that's the liquid, right?
Yep. And what's good about it, I have the soda stream.
Right.
And I make this into a soda.
Oh.
Just add this to the seltzer water.
No, and I've also cook damage usually water. Yeah, it pretty much is. I also I don't drink regular Coke anymore. Even though diet's not that great for you, I'm starting to drink diet here and there. The sugar-free sweet tea wasn't bad from Turkey Hill. Wasn't bad.
They have the sugar-free lemonade too.
I'll have to try that next. See, a lot of times I don't go to Turkey Hill. I get it because Garrity sells the Turkey Hill products, like the ice. So I just grab from Garrity.
Yeah, I think I got mine from. It was either Shields or it was from Weiss.
But and said because Turkey Hill is just like literally 5 minutes down the road.
I have one in walking distance from me.
Oh, that's right, you do. So guys, don't forget. Well, a lot of the things today are automatically set, but tonight Clocks go back an hour, we gain an hour of sleep. Remember that.
Sleep? What's that?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the clocks go back an hour tonight. Like I said, the only thing I have to change on mine is my microwave and my stove. No, my phone automatically does it. The laptop does it. My car even does it. I was like, damn.
I am getting tired.
It's that chilly.
Yeah, well, I didn't sleep much last night because, I had to go to the bathroom a lot from that chili. I spent most of the night in the bathroom.
Oh, no.
But like my post said, I'm going to clean out my system and we're going to check our sewage lines.
Gina's blown up the toilet.
The sewage lines held up.
To Mike's special chili. Let me see. Now, so honestly, my yeah, now my sugar's like really high because I just ate the pizza. Cranked to 228. That's because of the pizza. I had not even 4 cuts of pizza. But yeah, like I was saying though, like I can't eat like I used to. I can't do it. Like I get too full. So the Manjaro's working really well, and
I wish I can get something like that.
Sadly, it's not coming under my well.
To help me lose the weight.
If I were to run it through the insurance, because it is covered through Aetna, but it's freaking like $200 with the insurance. I went online. I went to the manufacturer website.
Yeah.
Got a coupon for the rest of the year, $75. Hey, I'll take it.
I can't even afford that. I'm lucky if I can get my blood pressure medication. When you're not working.
Oh, I know. Remember, I was there.
And I swear to God, I feel like I pass over because of my age for most jobs.
Yeah, I know they're not supposed to discriminate.
Oh, no.
But
because how many times did I go for interviews for Chipotle last year?
A lot. A couple.
And I got the email back, I'm sorry, we decided to go with somebody different. Oh, well. For Chipotle yet,
when something like that, you always want to email back and go, well, different in what way? And see if they respond back, like differently how?
They're just those automated.
They're those
emails that you can't respond to.
Those generic emails. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we decided to go with somebody else. And then you go in there and you see all these young kids in there that probably never had jobs before.
Half of them, when I was managing Arby's and Burger King, half
of them, that was their only job, first job.
I had people come in and go, oh, can I have an application? But I really...
Nobody has paper applications anymore either.
No, it's all online.
And from what I understand, it's all they go over it with AI. 90% of them aren't even looked at by human beings until AI says, "Oh, this is what you're looking for."
I remember, going back when I managed Arby's, so I'm going back, years and years ago. I had a lady come in. She was on unemployment or something where she was, but I think it was unemployment because she had to collect, like she had to fill out so many,
Really?
yeah, so many applications. And I remember her saying to me, can I have an application? Well, first she's like, may I know your name? Oh, my name tag was like right there, so all I do is just look. She goes, may I know your name and can I get an application? Well, sure. My name's Jason. I'm Matt, one of the managers. She was writing it down in like almost like a folder,
Uh,
and she goes, and she told me, she goes, for her to keep her unemployment, she has to fill out at least 3 applications or some whatever the application. She had to fill out so many applications. She goes, but I really don't really want a job, but I have to do this to keep my benefits or something like that. I'm thinking, I remember back then going, damn.
yeah, well, I know, like, for unemployment, you have to go through the career link. And
Yeah,
half of the jobs on career link are for like RNs, like medical professional stuff. I'm like, half of it, why are they looking on career link? Something like that, you'd think they'd have, people knocking down the doors.
I was on I was on CareerLink, but also Indeed.com. I think I had a resume on.
Yeah.
And that's where Aerotech found me, on Indeed.com, because for a while I was working for a company, if you could call it that, on Public Square in the bank next to the Kirby Center, up on like the fourth, fifth floor, whatever.
I think I remember you telling that story.
And it was for exotic car advertising sale,
Yeah.
and I remember like my job. I was like the first line where I'd actually, he had someone, the guy who owned it or was running it, however you want to call it, had someone print out stuff from Craigslist of ads for like people with high end, old cars. And my job was to call those ads and get them to try and flip and have us do their advertising. We'll have the company do their advertising. Well, we were supposed to get 10 emails a day. Okay. I was getting 20 to 30 a day because I guess I just had that knack for bullshitting. And but the thing is, what I get, so I'd have to turn my emails over to the closer guy who would reach out and, try and close the deal. Well, it was like 30 ads for, in like so many websites, for like a few $100s. I forget what actually, but I'm going to say like a couple $100 if I'm remembering right. Well, all of them were telling like no, and so my emails weren't flipping to sales basically. So he calls me into the office one Friday and he's like, I gotta let you go. He goes, you're a good guy, but not making money off you. I'm like, well, getting the emails that you wanted. He goes, oh yeah. He goes, but they're not flipping the sales. And I wanted to say,
Not
well,
my fault that your salespeople aren't.
I wanted to say, well, that's not my fault. I'm doing what you wanted me to do. But I don't want to burn any bridges because I need it for reference or something. And he gave me my last paycheck. Oh, he gave me my check for that. He's like, oh well, okay, thank you for the opportunity. Blah 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 blah. Hey, what's up, Mark? Um, like, okay, thanks for the opportunity. Blah blah blah. Then like 2 weeks later, I find out that they were like one of the girls I used to talk to would hit me up on Facebook. Oh, okay, I'm jumping the story. Um, so I'm like, all right, how do I tell my landlord I just lost my job? And I don't know the kid because he never had the taxes taken out, so he was taking like independent contractors. So I couldn't file for unemployment with this place. So it was a Saturday. I'm sitting there going, I don't know. I tell my landlord I'm not gonna have rent money. SOB, but WTH, phone rings. I'm like, I'm hoping it was a couple looking for a wedding at least. Place looking wedding, and here was Aerotech, and the guy's like, I forget his name. I was coming across because normally I don't make calls on Saturdays, but I was coming across and I saw your resume and wonder if you're still looking for a job. And I'm like, I'm trying to play it cool, like yes, I am, but I'm like this going, thank God, oh my God, like thank God, like perfect timing. Like yeah, he goes, can you come in Monday? I'm like, what time you want me there? Can you come in for noon? I was there at like 11:30. Um, and then that's when he sent me to TNG, and then I've been with TNG ever since. Now Cognizant, but funny how things work out. And then about 2 months later, the girl I used to talk to at the ad place messaged me on Facebook like, "Is your company hiring?" I'm like, oh, I said I could find out for you. I said I don't. I honestly I don't know. I said what happened? Well, they went in to work one day to find out that he never showed up. Apparently everybody was fired and business was done. I was like, damn, I'm glad he did fire me because I would get screwed too. Yeah. How you doing, Mark? How's things out in Pittsburgh? How's the weather? Over here in the Northeast, it's really nice out. Really nice out. I'm hoping this is nice for Thanksgiving.
I'm trying to figure out if it's my computer or if it's you. With your voice keeps getting really low.
Guys, let Gina know. Me and Gina, if my voice is wigging out or anything. I mean, because on my end, usually I can see if it glitches or reconnects on my end, and it's not doing anything tonight.
It's not glitching anymore. It must have been my Wi-Fi because Mike was downloading a game. But at the same time, your voice keeps going not in and out, but gets really low, like muffled.
I don't know. Yeah, guys, let me know how's my voice. How's my voice? Can everybody hear me good, or is there issues? Because on my end, everything looks like it's for once going good. For once.
And it's not constant. Sometimes it's the way, like I guess maybe the way you turn away from it. I don't know where your microphone is or whatever.
I got the big blue old time. Maybe that could be it. Because Joe's saying I'm pretty good. But I do have. Do you remember back in the day, like you'd see in the radio stations, like the big round microphones?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I have. That's what I found it, and that's what I'm using. It's called Blue. So maybe when I turn my head, possibly.
That's what I'm thinking. Or like the further away you get, like when you back up a bit.
Oh, maybe.
It starts sounding like
I'm
you're in another room talking.
Gotcha. Okay. Could be here. Let's try it. It
could be my stupid laptop too, because my laptop's so old and it's a piece of crap.
Here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go like this and go far away. How am I sounding to you?
You sound a little bit, not muffled like it was.
I don't know.
But you can tell you're further away from the microphone.
Right. Oh yeah. Mark said sound good. Awesome. So to our Canadian friends, I hope you're still with us. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So if anybody wants to give me a different laptop, a brand new one.
For Christmas present.
Hint. Maybe it is my laptop.
Sorry, guys. I can't stop coughing tonight. I apologize. Damn it.
It doesn't help with this weather.
No, it doesn't. Like last night I was starting to when I came in from running around outside. I started I was starting to get a little tickle in my throat, and like woke up today. I'm like, not sick, but I'm like, son of a bitch.
You feel
Now maybe by tomorrow I'm probably going to be sick, but I started taking the cough medicine and everything, and
I have my
so
cough drops.
I got them too. I got the cough medicine, cough drops, and a whole 9 yard stuff. So Joe, did you let trick or treaters in last night? And if you did, how many? Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Next week I have a cooking show coming up, and a video from Tiberio's over in Wilkes-Barre, Tiberio's Pizza, which that was some good pizza. Tiberio's. Cool. Awesome.
Maybe it is my laptop. I just don't understand why I would be hearing it get muffled every so often.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not a constant thing. But,
I didn't participate this year, Joe. Like I said, when I took a walk around, everything looked. I mean, they did a really nice job. Let me tell you. Yay! Yes, I did. Yep. Cooking shows, you say, yep, yay. That is yay. That is a yay. So now that the weather's breaking, I said there are times where my kitchen would be like 90 degrees because it was just so hot from the oven. Because I have a little kitchen, and that's why I really didn't do a lot of cooking shows last year or this summer, because it was just too hot.
Sorry, I heard one of the cats doing something
But
that they probably shouldn't be doing, but I can't see them.
it was someone I couldn't tell if it was a kid or if it was an adult, but somebody was walking around in a big Garfield outfit costume, and it just looked cool. Like, it was just cool looking. And then I want to give a shout out to my neighbor. Well, the neighbors across the street last night, Joe, what they were doing, they had their screen set up. They're playing like old movies on their screen, but they also had a popcorn machine. They were giving away free popcorn to the kids. That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. So shout out to the neighbors. I forget their name. I'm sorry. They're probably gonna kill me. Forget their names. But a shout out to my neighbors across the street. They were giving out popcorn to the kids, and you could watch a movie and hang out, and it was looked like they had a good time. Noticed the Gyro King had his truck down there. Another truck was there with I guess like coffee and sodas and that kind of thing. And yeah, I was gonna get a gyro and bring it home to eat, but I ended up eating manwich. Manwich is a meal, because I saw the line for notice. I was like, yeah, no, too long. It wasn't bad. I just didn't feel like standing in line waiting.
But he does have the best ones.
What happened?
He does have the best ones.
Who?
Notice.
Oh yeah, he's good. Now I don't know if I'm assuming there's two of them. One that does the truck, one that does the other one. But I haven't seen the truck over here next to her like lately. And last night I saw it over in West Pittston, so I don't know if like where they're going or where they were hiding. And I was craving a gyro like all week, and he wasn't there. I was like, damn it.
Isn't that how it always works?
Yeah. Yeah, it's and John, I don't know if you caught the beginning, but did my official weigh-in today, 284. Yes. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of Manjaro too. But it was it helps. And I think the fact that it got up to 5 instead of the 2.5 is also making a difference. And I've noticed I haven't really gotten mood swings lately, so maybe that's evening out or something. I don't know.
It probably just took you a little bit to get used to it.
Yeah, it could have been too. First name, last name. I live up on a hill, very difficult to walk up, so I never get any trick or treaters at my place. Maybe you did that for a reason. We can't get any.
Well, the block that I live in doesn't have like houses per se. Like there's mainly apartments like above shops.
Right.
So a lot of the kids won't stop in this area.
Like where my sister lives over on Shoemaker, there's no sidewalks. It's all back road. So like she said, I can even put my light on and nobody would even, no kids. My wife rescued a boxer 13 months. Oh. Yeah, I think she's staying too, Mark. Mark, so you're watching the World Series. What's the score and like who's up, who's down?
What game in the World Series is it? 6 or 7?
I want to say I think 7 was already played.
There's only 7 of them.
Oh, okay, then maybe not. I heard the other day on the morning that I guess that between
the last time I really watched the World Series was in 1999.
Oh shit. They said that the last game went into overtime for like how many innings are in a game? I don't even know. How many innings are in a game?
9.
They went like 13, like they went
9 innings.
They went into overtime almost.
9 innings.
They went overtime 9 innings. So it's
9 innings is how many there are total.
Right, but the one World Series game, I guess there was no score, so it actually went to like they went like 13 innings or something like that, or 10 innings or something like that, like more than normal. Joe said, "Okay, yeah, thanks, guys." And Joe's, it's 7th game tonight. To answer your question, so today's number 7. So I'm assuming tonight's whoever wins. I'm assuming.
Yep. It looks like Blue Jays so far. Well, Jay, I'm going to have to let you go. My internet keeps going in and out. I don't want to.
Okay. All right. So.
Keep doing this.
Gotcha. All right, Gene. Thanks for hanging, and we'll see you next week.
Unfortunately.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night.
Have fun.
Absolutely. Well, okay, it's just me now. So let's see what I want to show you guys. Toronto Blue Jay. Okay. Oh yeah. So in the shop zone, I got some t-shirts going on, and if you're a foodie like I am, check out the Food Crew t-shirt. Now, I am Molly. Oh, Molly's sleeping. Molly's laying down. The nice thing, it's set up. You can do payments. Like you can do payments of like $8 a payment if you sign up for Afterpay. It's called through PayPal. But if you're a food crew guy like me, get the shirt. Be supporting me, supporting the brand, and it's a good shirt. For those of you who love your coffee, you got to get that shirt. Join the coffee club. Again, Afterpay, you could break it down in payments. It's a good Christmas gift, anytime gift, birthday, Christmas, just because. Get your coffee club shirt today. check out the Shop Zone. Really appreciate it. If you're a burger guy or gal, you a burger master, there you go. Burger eating champion, burger eating master, get the shirt. Like I said, all these have the afterpay, break it down in payments. So I know with everything, the economy, paycheck, stuff like that. But so PayPal gives options to make payments to help a little bit. Though you still get a good quality shirt. If you're none of that coffee guy like me, you can get the None of That Coffee Bullcrap t-shirt. Click that QR code. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here, let me go back to the chat. I know I'm seeing a chat come up here. Watched the video last night and it was cool that the neighbors. Yeah, that was actually right across the street from my house. Yeah, they in the summertime they're out there till like 4 a.m, 3 just on the weekend, just watching movies and watching TV. And last night they set that up and they did the popcorn and everything, and they're really nice family. Thank you for clicking the QR code. Appreciate it. Now, just to let you guys know, okay, that when you buy a shirt or an item, it the money goes to help cover my meds. Even with the insurance, my diabetes medicine is very expensive. My Manjaro, if you heard, I actually get it with a coupon and not go through the insurance for $75 a month. That's for 4 shots. My Libre 3, that's $100. All right, thank you, Mark, for that update. Toronto Ford Dodgers too. My Eliquis, my blood thinner, $100. That's with the insurance. So it's whenever you buy a shirt, a hat, anything, it's the money is going to help. Not just for me to whatever. I used to put it towards helping like with the food reviews, but it goes right to help cover my medicine because it's. I mean, I have a decent job, but the paycheck only goes so far now, and I need this medication literally, blood thinner, the CGM to monitor my sugar. So yeah, so I appreciate every one of you that buys a shirt or shirt, hat, whatever you buy, a mug. I appreciate it. I really, really do. And those of you that follow and watch the shows, watch Outside the Box Live, thank you. I appreciate you guys, seeing you guys every week. My videos on YouTube, I'm up to 755 subscribers, which let's see, I'm like so happy. I got to figure out how to monetize the YouTube channel. I haven't done it. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But definitely, all you guys that subscribe, the followers from Canada that are with us tonight, I can't say thank you enough for hanging out with us. It's every Saturday. We come on the air and we don't start out. We might start off with a specific topic, but we go to whatever it ends up. We always like to have a good time. We always like to interact with the chat members. That's why I always say sometimes if depending on where you're following us on Facebook, we might not see it. There's some we do, but there's some we don't. So I would say please like and subscribe to the channel. That way, join us in the chat. I'll definitely see your questions. He's not here tonight, but Fred Sick Myth, his links in the description too. Check out his channel. He does a lot of like history, local history, which is really interesting. But thank you, guys. That's appreciated. I have a Medicare Advantage plan that is sponsored. Retired. Yeah, I deal with not Medicare Advantage, but it's similar. It's the FEP Medicare Prescription Drug Program. It's a little different. It's another Medicare plan, and but that's for like retirees. I couldn't get on it or anything. It's for federal employees, retired employees. But yeah, my Manjaro is. Oh, the Libre is not covered, but I found an online coupon, manufacturer coupon. So if Aetna wants me to use the Dexcom, that's what they cover for CGMs. But even through the insurance, that's 200 like 20 some dollars. I'm sticking with Libre for what I'm paying now. Oh, the Libre with the manufacturer coupon, $75 a month, but it's still $75 a month. You know, it's tough, but it's either I mean, take the medicine, don't take the medicine. Like, well, let me tell you, I feel a lot better than where I was, 6 months ago. I'm I'm glad I'm pig-headed, so it took me a while, but I'm glad I finally broke down and start seeing the doctors and endocrinologists and nutritionists and all of that whole. It burnt a lot of my PTO, so I didn't go on vacation this year because I just didn't have the time because I had to use it for all my appointments. But I'm glad it was there, and I'm glad I started seeing the doctor because now my sugar, my sugar was my A1C was like 13, which they told me that's really bad. My sugar in the mornings were over 300 even easy, 300 some. And everything's coming back in the check. My endocrinologist is thrilled where my numbers are at the last like 4 months. So yeah, some people might not agree with Medicaid taking meds and stuff, but let me tell you, it's working good for me. I'm down to 284 pounds from 320. It's has it changed me a lot in a matter way? Yeah, because it kills your appetite. You don't know what you want to eat. You're not hungry, but you're hungry, but you're not. You don't know what you want to eat. That's how it works with me anyway. I know everybody's different, but I'm glad it's there. I'm glad it's it. Like I used to drink at least a 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola a day. I kicked it. I mean, once in a while I'll have diet, just to have the cola taste. Zevia. I have Aetna too, but not that way. But I have Aetna through my job, and they don't want to cover stuff, or they do cover it, and it's like maybe because of my age too. Like I'm not nowhere near retire age, but it's like some of the stuff they want to charge you through insurance is like outrageous. There's some stuff my doctor's like, oh my god, I'm like, can't afford it, even with the insurance, too expensive. So he has to find me alternatives that are cheaper. Yeah, that is the retiree Medicare plan. That's the plan I work with through the company I work for. Thank you, boss. I appreciate it. Yeah, and here's the hardest part. You and this goes for any type of if you're addicted to something, I was addicted. Well, Manjaro helped me break that addiction, but I was addicted to food. I was addicted to sugar in the sodas. Manjaro helps, don't get me wrong. And knock on wood, I could get it and it works. But if you don't have your mindset to where you want to change, you're not going to change. You have to mentally gear yourself that you want to change. And I got to the point where I wanted to change. I want to live I don't want to die next year. I don't want to, or die in 6 months. I want to live I'm going to be 54. I'm only 53. I want to live to retirement age. Not that I'll probably retire, probably work forever, but I'm just saying, I don't want to leave this earth yet. Not my time. I have my full-time job, which I enjoy doing. I mean, nobody who really loves their job, but I can at least say I don't mind going. I do what I do. I'm content with. I have the wedding officiant service. I love doing weddings. Love doing the food reviews. I'm glad, so happy that FP and I years ago decided to start doing a live show. Yeah, and each and every week, I'm happy to have you guys here. You guys mean the world to me, with this whole brand. And that's what I'm trying to with Zanji. Want to connect with you guys on Zanji. Through the week, you want to tell me something and I'll plug it for you on Saturday nights. Want to send me some pictures of your upcoming Thanksgiving dinner? Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely let everybody know and plug in. Keep everything rolling. Oh. I could have went on Ozempic, but let me try Manjaro first. I'm really, and instead with the Manjaro, I found the online manufacturer coupon for $75 a month. Otherwise, it would be like a few hundred. But yeah, I'm happy and it's working. I feel better. Feel more. I'm more focused. Like I don't lose my train of thought as quick as I did. But what it boils down to, I couldn't do this show without each and every one of you guys coming here every week. Yeah, you want a recipe for one of your shows? Get 1 jar of creamy peanut butter. I have peanut butter. Jar of chocolate. I don't have chocolate icing. In a bowl, microwave 50 seconds. Spread it. Oh, sounds interesting. Very interesting. But it's almost 10 to 11. 10:40 here on the East Coast. Remember, clocks get flipped back tonight an hour. As for my sleeping dog Molly, who's sleeping here at my feet, on behalf of Gina, Fred, who's not here this week, hopefully we'll see Fred next week. He'll have an update of what he was doing. Steph, thanks for hanging with us. Mark, everybody, guys from Canada, 13 that are following me right now on YouTube. Thank you for clicking that QR code and checking out the Shop Zone. Appreciate it. I hope you have a good night and a good weekend. And we will see you all here next Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.